friends! Welcome to the Erin and Christa show.
I'm the outbreak monkey.
And I have a really bad cold.
Burr, burr, burr.
That's Justin!
And
Papa Nougat! Are you a beauty lady on a budget?
Are you a blob?
This is for our friends that, who the fuck can afford Yves Saint Laurent makeup all the time? I don't know about y'all, but I got bills to pay. You can pay my bills, can't pay my telephone bill.
But you still want to look good? We can help you. And also, let's just say, we are blobs.
Okay, pay my bill.
Blob, blob, blob.
Yeah, all day, every day. All day, every day.
As much as we do love high-end products, and we have a lot of that in our collections, we also use these products that we're going to talk to you about like every day. These are like products that I legitimately always use.
Yeah,
and I'm not just saying, oh, let me pull out all my drugstore finds.
I really would love to go and buy, you know, Yves Saint Laurent or Giorgio Armani, Lancome, and on and on and on. But sometimes when it comes down to it, I can't spend $55 on a mascara.
So we've compiled a list of our favorite blob items.
Yeah, beauty lady on a budget.
Let's start with the biggest part of a blob, your face.
My favorite thing, and I literally, and I don't mean that in like the sarcastic form.
No, she actually does this.
I use this every single day. I mix this with my foundation to make it a little bit not so matte. So this is a L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer, and it costs $12.99. It just gives a really luminous glow underneath your skin.
So you can apply it to the skin before your foundation or mix it in, right?
Yeah.
So speaking of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi line, this is the Healthy Luminous Makeup. I use this all the time. Mostly when on my like less makeup days.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going for more minimal look. It's just very pretty. And it has a pump. It's in a glass bottle. And it's got a luminous finish. It's just nice. I don't even know if you can see that, but
it works wonderful with the Magic Lumi Primer.
and this as well, $12.99.
Let's move on to concealer. So
okay.
I have two of them. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. And this is $4.19. And then this is the NYX HD Concealer, which is $4.99. These are really good dupes for Urban Decay. What is it called? The Naked,
Weightless, Flawless.
I really don't notice much of a difference. The only difference between these two from one another is that the HD foundation is a little more fluid. Fit Me concealer sets a lot quicker. It has a little bit more of like a powderiness to it almost.
And how much are those guys?
These are $4.99 and $4.19.
All right, the Urban Decay is $28.
Right, so I could buy a lot of these.
So another face product. Now I've mentioned this one before. I'm pretty sure I said I put it all over my body.
You did.
This is the Wet n Wild Fergie. It's a highlighter. If you're a blob who likes a highlight,
highlight your blobs.
This is the Rose Champagne Glow, and look at the pan size is pretty nice. I do have it on today. It's really pretty. I love this. It's a little bit, it's definitely more subtle than like a
Becca or
like
something.
a Becca highlight. It's not going to be like that glow from the sky kind of a thing, but it's nice. And sometimes I put this on as my first layer of highlight.
Because you love a highlight.
Because I like a highlight.
She really likes it.
But I mean, the pan size is big. It's nice, and it was only
that one is
$2.99 $2.99 for this bad lab. And I love it. I use it all the time. All the time.
Blush.
You gotta blush up that blob.
Don't got no money because you put it in your pocket and you gotta pay your phone bill. I adore, love Milani blushes. They are amazing. This is the Tea Rose blush, and it costs $7.99. Which, it's a pretty big pan, right? And you don't use, you know, blush like a crazy person.
That will last forever.
And I bought, in the summer they were on sale, and I literally bought all of the rose ones, and they get to like, they have super deep tones too.
There's like a bright coral.
Right.
I have the Romantic Rose, which I think is more of like a mauve-y color.
And it really like blends it, and sometimes I just do this, look.
Oh, you do? Oh
to
my
touch
God.
it up, look, it's done.
That's hilarious.
Isn't that funny?
I would have never even thought of that.
I do that all the time.
Oh my God.
If I don't have a brush.
That's hysterical. So when you're putting shit on your blob face, you're gonna need like a brush or two, right?
Perhaps.
So I'm not gonna list these all individually, but we will link the Morphe website. These are Morphe brushes. This would be good for a blob pat down. They're really affordable, great quality brushes. So if you're looking to add to your collection or even start out, check out the Morphe website. They're just, I mean, I don't really see why you would ever buy an expensive brush.
No, between them and Real Techniques.
Yeah, like this and Real Techniques, but I mean, I have probably 20. And
they're
I
really
love
good
them.
brushes, yeah.
From everything from eye to face to, you know, powders, creams, everything. So we'll link their site down below and you can check it out. They definitely have like kits, so if you need to like start or if you're just looking to add a specific brush to your collection, definitely worth checking out.
Let's talk about your eyebrows.
Your brows need to be on fleek, even when you're a blob.
So when you're a blob and you see all of these women going and buying Anastasia dip brow and like, I don't have $20,000 to spend on some eyebrows.
Should I look up the dip brow so we can compare?
Sure. So like there's a dip brow, there's a Too-Faced one. Everybody has got a brow pomade right now. I've always used one because I have no eyebrows. We've discussed this before.
Right.
And so I've been using this brow product now for quite a long time. And this cost is $7.49. Okay. And it comes like this. This is the neutral and it has a brush and then the pot. So I'm going to open this. So Erin's looking up the price.
Just the pot of the dip brow is $18. So you're getting that for $7.99 plus you're getting a brush. Now you would have to go ahead and buy a brush to go with the Anastasia one. So
right, and that is probably
gonna be some extra dollars.
Right. It's a good brush too. And it's nice and thin this way, which I like. And this is the taupe. I'm gonna lighten up my brows because my hair is blue. It's so beautiful. And it goes on like a dream.
Like a dream and a gem and a peach.
See?
Oh.
Ooh. But anyway, it's really good. It's a very good product. And it's great for when you want to have that like real pretty Kylie Jenner eyebrow, for lack of a better explanation. Just saying.
If we were working out as a DQ.
I was a teenager and I was like, Mom, go buy me $25 eyebrow pomade. She'd be like, get a job.
But remember when we were teenagers, number one, my eyebrows were just like wild in the wind and yours were missing.
Yeah, I had the thinnest eyebrows
So
I've ever lived.
like now teenagers have like a glamorous eyebrow. I just looked like an ass.
Because they, in the 90s, you just did what you saw in a magazine in like YM.
That was nothing.
And I looked at W magazine and Drew Barrymore was on the cover and she had the thinnest eyebrows.
She did.
Found out about 2 weeks ago, actually, she did an interview and she talked about like her biggest beauty blunders and she talked about her eyebrows being that.
Yeah.
And she said that she actually bleached her eyebrows and then they drew over them. So she's a faker and I lost my eyebrows for no good goddamn reason.
But Mariah Carey had those eyebrows after a while too. She
Everybody
started out
did.
with
So did
regular
Pam
brows.
Anderson.
Not only do I like them a lot and I buy a lot of them, but I lose them as well. So I keep all my nice like higher end lipsticks on my vanity. And then if I'm going to really for real use that one later, I will take it with me. But otherwise there's a pouch like this in my purse. This is still filled with a bunch of crap. No, not crap. Blob items.
Blob!
These are all blob lips. But I picked out 4 of my favorites. But these are just always in my purse because I'm not gonna say that I don't care if I lose one, but I'm not gonna care as much. By the way, I got this pouch because of Ipsy, which is why I like their little bags, because I need containers for all my
Because she
blobs.
needs to have 15. The best day of my life.
Yeah,
was
you
the
need to
day
tell that story.
we were, and I had forgotten a lipstick, and I said to her, "Do you have any lipstick?" And she goes, "Nope." And I looked at her purse, and I go, "Do you have any lipstick?" No, I have no lipstick. I have no lipstick. This thing is full.
Let's start with the lowest of the blobs.
But the most blob of the blob,
And
my
this
favorite.
this was your find. These are the Wet n Wild Balm Mega Slicks Balm Stains. And they have a pretty wide range of color.
I would say they have probably like 12 or 13.
And I have like about 4 or 5 of these because they're
all
really nice. They actually stay on the lips for a long time. They're nicely pigmented and they're comfortable. They have a little bit of shine. But I have like a deep purple one. I have this like nice like just regular old pink and some red ones, and these are $2.93. Well, and I found that these are nice too to go over like a liquid lippy that you want to just touch up like in the center or something where it's kind of worn away, and they make it a little more comfortable.
And they seriously are a stain. They will wear for a very long time.
Yeah. Another one of my favorites are the Maybelline Color Sensational Mattes. This is the shade Burgundy Blush. This is an awesome color. And for a matte, it's really comfortable. The formula is nice. They have a pretty wide range of colors. They are $5.49. So then these were some limited edition Sonia Kashuk lippies. These are the mattes, I think they're called. The Grand Bazaar matte lipsticks. I have one in Crushed Berry, which is actually what I have on my lips today. And the other one is in Crushed Petal. These are a little bit more expensive. I got these at Target. They were $11.99 each. But the packaging's really nice. They're very comfortable. They're long wearing, and I really like them. And they had some liquid ones too that I also picked up. If you want to go like a step up from like Wet n Wild, a lot of the stuff in the Sonia Kashuk line is really, really nice, and I would recommend getting. I have a bunch of her brushes.
I have a new lipstick that I bought today. Star Wars. This is 50. It's just number 50. It's from the Stormtrooper look. So I think we're actually gonna do some of the Star Wars. Yeah, we kind of
had a good idea. We were like, maybe we should each do a look from the Star Wars collection.
Because there's 6 different things that they have. Like they have a droid, they have Stormtrooper, Jedi. So this is what I have on today, and it's a cream. It's not a matte. It's like a satin finish, but it's a good pigment. It's pretty, and then they have them like the collection has a red, it has a really good neutral tone, but then they have like a purple and a silver and a gold.
Oh, like crazy ones?
Yeah, because of the like the droid one looks like it's like that metal-y tone.
Gold, yeah.
Right.
And I'll be honest, when I first bought this mascara, I didn't like it, but now I love it. So this is the CoverGirl Supersizer, and it has kind of a weird brush. And the reason why I didn't like it at first was because it was too wet. Does that make sense?
Yep, goopy.
I like when they dry out a little bit. But it really gets into everything.
It's like a conical brush. It goes like this.
Yeah. But
it's upside down.
But it's like look at it this way.
Yeah, it's thinner.
It's like flattened almost. Anyways, it really gets all of your lashes, and it really does supersize them. It's really great.
Yeah, your lashes look good.
Thanks. When you first get it, like just really wipe the wand off maybe.
What I tell people to do when they have that issue with your mascara is you want to dab it on a sponge, like a disposable triangle sponge.
Right. And this is $5.99.
And I'm going to talk about 2 things really quickly. The first thing I'm going to talk about is for lips. And I know everybody has these, and these are awesome. And this is one of my favorite things. Flippin' EOS, man. Best chapstick. You just go, and you're done, and they're just easy to carry. I keep one in my nightstand and in my purse. My wife uses them.
See, I think I don't like the shape of them.
No. We have them in every drawer in our house. The only issue with this, and this is a warning to everyone, dogs will eat these.
Oh, God.
My dogs hunt these down. And then what happens is I find this, and this is all gone, and this is all chewed, and then it turns my dog's insides to a slip and slide.
Oh, I'm super obsessed with this. Okay, we work in a salon, so obviously we have nail technicians there. And then there's the Vinylux, which is the like step down from the gel. So this, I guess this is what I would compare this to, is the Vinylux, which is something that cures in the natural UV, not under a light. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 2-step nail polish, so it looks like this. They need more colors, that's the only downside.
Yeah.
And they pull these tubes apart, and then here's the color side, and then the top coat side. So they kind of stick together like this. And basically, I can get 10 days to 2 weeks with minimal chipping out of these. And I'm a hairdresser, so I am constantly washing hair. I use them constantly. Yeah. And I tell all my clients about it, and I like whisper, I'm like, don't tell the nail tech this, but this is better than the Vinylux. Right. And to me, I'd rather do this every 10 days than get my nails done. Because
it's hard to like make that appointment. And it's also, what is that old adage? It's like the cobbler with holes in his shoes. Right. Like it's hard to, when you work at a salon, you would think, oh, you can get your hair done or nails done whenever you want. Not true, because we're working.
So these are
$9.99.
$9.99, but I think we saw it for a couple different prices. Yeah,
it varies from like Target to CVS to Walgreens, Walmart.
Infallible 2-step. Your blobs won't regret this purchase.
All right, so some people are going to love this, some people are going to hate this. People are polarized on
I'm afraid of them, but I want to try them just from seeing what you've been doing.
All right, so these are my nails. Let's all look. These nails on my hands.
They're sort of Aztec-y.
Yeah, they're Aztec-y, so that I have them for Thanksgiving because they remind me of, these are glue on yourself nails by a company called Kiss.
Now, when you say glue on yourself, can you glue them onto like your butthole?
You probably could. You have the sharpest butthole in town.
Sweet.
This is a company called Kiss, and they make a ton.
They're OG, right? They've been around forever.
And their whole thing is bring the salon home. They make They make that tape that you can put on your nails if you want to get like chevrons, and they make decals. They make a ton of nail things, the gems, they have all the tools, and so like it's the closest you can get to a professional stuff without having a license. So I've been wearing these, and this is a set I got to wear next time. I don't know if you can really see it, but they have like a glitter tip on them. They have tons of different designs, tons of different kind of glitters and colors, a lot of French manicured ones too. And this is the medium length, and then they have a short and a super short length. So literally there's 24 different ones in here. You find the size that matches your nail, and they're numbered on the inside. And so like this is a number 8, and so then I find the other number 8 that matches, and then you file your nails, you do a light buff on top. So there's minimal damage to your actual nail bed, as opposed to acrylics, they drummel your nails with an electric file. These are $7.49. $7.49.
I mean, it's worth it to just try it out. I have one last thing, and this is to enter into the world of a drugstore palette. So these are the Makeup Revolution palettes, which I think you pretty much can only find at Ulta on the drugstore side, and then obviously online because they're a London company. And they come with, I've got 3 of these palettes, and there's actually all different palettes.
Yeah,
these are just this style, which these are the Salvation palettes, if I could freaking open them. So they come with a million colors. Like 12 shimmeries, and then like 6 mattes, and a big old mirror, which is nice too. And honestly, I reach for these all the time.
And she's weird about shadows. She doesn't like if they're dusty.
Yeah, well, because they're shimmer, you know, shimmer shatters.
Shimmer shadows.
Shimmer shadows. Shimmer shadows.
Shimmer shadows.
Shimmer shadows.
Shadow. Ding dong.
Yes.
Shimmer shadow.
They tend to stick more to the skin, is what I was gonna say, than like a matte. But I have this on my balls today. They're really nice.
Yeah.
And they're $10.
$10. Urban Decay palette, $52.
Urban Decay Smoky. They have a dupe for the smoky palette. They have a dupe for the Naked 3. They have a dupe for whatever. Like, they pretty much, that's what their game is. They dupe
other stuff. And it's just because a lot of times you are paying for the overhead, because you have to remember Urban Decay is owned by L'Oreal.
Yeah. They have a ton of different palettes, and if you're just looking for something that encompasses like all your eye looks, like for $10,
right,
you could just have this. This is great to travel with. Like, if you drop it down a well, you don't care because you only spent
$10. And
yeah, let us know what your favorite blob items are that you use.
So hashtag blob, and then write your favorite product, and then we will say hello to you.
Yeah, seriously, I want people to like use the hashtag blob, beauty lady on a budget.
Beauty lady on a budget.
Let's make it happen, folks.
Hashtag blob. Would you stop being an outbreak monkey?
I'm good. So if you want to follow us being blobs, where can our people find us?
So we are the Erin and Christa Show on Facebook. We are Erin and Christa Show on Instagram. We are at Erin and Christa on Twitter. We are everywhere.
Find us on Instagram. That's actually where we're most active.
Yeah, Instagram is we're very active on there.
Use hashtag the Erin and Christa Show and hashtag blob, and then we'll find you guys.
Yeah, so comment. You can also comment on our YouTube. Obviously, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you like any and all of our videos, please subscribe so you can know when we have new ones coming. We typically release on Thursdays.
Yes, and we will have some holiday looks coming soon.
Cha-cha-cha! Happy holidays!
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Santa! Santa Claus is dead.
Why did you say that?
With a poopsie scoops and a doopily dop and a clop-de clop and I'll punch you in the cock.
And a whoopie and a dickory dock. Santa Claus is gonna
shit on my sock. Let's go for a sleigh ride, a wonderful sleigh ride. We'll poop along in a bucket and filled with severed heads. Plop, plop, plop. Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows when you've been pooping. He knows if you just pooed. He sees your poo come out of your butthole and he tells the whole wide world.
And that's how you get on the naughty or nice list. It's beginning to look a lot like Christa. Everywhere you turn. There's fake eyebrows on everyone.
Your hair is a shade of teal.
And everybody's got a lot of makeup on their face. It's beginning to look a lot like Christa. Goodbye.
I have to go now because my iron lung needs to be changed.
The people say that they have been eating goat eyes
For days.
They are very delicious. And then they make them into Christmas ornaments.
They've made a Pinterest board.
And then it's posted on the Papua New Guinea Pinterest board.
Goat eyes.
Are delicious and for crafts for goats. You can take the horns and put them on your walls.
The hooves.
They make wonderful bowls.